I can't believe I let myself break down. I've never been so torn up in all of my life. I should have seen this coming.
What's going on, motherfuckers? I'm Danny Worsnop. You're watching Under the Gun TV. I'm holding this. Manfest's been a good time. I'm incredibly hungover. Last night was a little hazy. Was drinking a lot of booze. I lost a fight with a bottle of tequila.
Yeah,
and then wound up on a couple of the Avenged guys' bus and was drinking until very early hours of the morning.
Are they better at drinking tequila than you are?
No.
No?
Not many people are better at drinking than me.
So tell me, this isn't all like metal festival. I know you guys have done things like Warped in the past and stuff like that.
A lot of people are bringing up Warped Tour today.
Well, what's the dynamic of being on like a completely metal festival? Do you enjoy that?
Yeah, I don't like Warped Tour. Love the people that put it on.
Yeah.
Not my kind of tour. I don't like any of the bands on it, and I don't like the. It's very. I don't know. It's a lot of young, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I prefer this kind of environment with the older bands who are more mature. I have some great friends on Warped Tour, but unfortunately, it's not my tour, not my kind of tour.
So not too long ago, you guys released an acoustic song, right? Like,
We did a couple days ago.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Song's called "Moving On." It's our latest single. It's doing very well. And then if you get it on iTunes, you also get a free version of an acoustic rendition we did. That's I don't know, it's just a different take on it. The song's very kind of Bob Seger-ish, and then the acoustic takes it almost like it's a different direction.
So you guys recently did a performance at the APMAs, right?
We did.
And you were sharing the stage with Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, Jonathan came up and sang with us. That was great. We've been friends for a long time. It was good to get to perform together as one rather than we obviously toured together a lot, but.
Was that something that kind of came together because you were on this festival together, or it was something that
No, I mean we've toured together for a couple of years now. And we've been friends for a long time. It's just an opportunity to play some music that we're both very passionate about.
What did you think about the award show in general?
I didn't stay very long.
Yeah.
I left and went and got a steak.
Okay.
I got a little drunk and then got a little steak and then got more drunk.
You said that you've known Jonathan for a little while. How did you first meet Jonathan Davis?
We were on tour together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started touring with them about a year and a half ago, I think. We just worked together a lot over the years.
So is that like a cool thing? Did you listen to him when you were growing up, years back?
Yeah, yes and no. I'm not a big metal fan.
Okay.
I spend most of my time pretty much just listening to a lot of Aerosmith and Van Halen and Def Leppard, stuff like that. That's generally my go-to music. And then other than that, like blues stuff and some country stuff.
So you've got a UK tour coming up in the fall, right?
Deal.
You're going to be hitting the road with Crown the Empire, right? Ghost Inside?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. You excited?
It's going to be good. It's a smaller run. We're doing like the big theaters. Last time we were there, we were doing like Wembley Arena and stuff. So
Well, that's crazy.
It's good to kind of take it down a little bit and do those more theater shows, which are always very fun.
I mean,
I'm pissed that it's at that time of the year when it's so fucking cold, but...
Not a fan of the cold weather?
No. I live in Texas. I like the heat.
Well, you could drink some more tequila and that'll warm you up in the cold.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're nearly a decade into this.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like it. But, yeah, I mean, a lot of people have kind of come on board at different points in time. I mean, we're making new fans every day out here, and it's always good. I mean, I don't think there's ever a point in a band's career where they stop making new fans. I mean,
yeah.
Even the Rolling Stones are still making fans every day.
Was there ever a point when you were starting this that you would think that someday you'd have millions of people all over the freaking world being a fan?
I know, I definitely hoped so. I don't think it was ever like an exact perception of what it was going to be in my head. Because I don't think I could ever conceive what it'd be like. It was so unbeknown to me that there was nothing to even imagine, because it's like you have no concept of what it is. But I know we definitely hoped to be at this point I mean, I don't think we aimed this high, but very pleased with it.
So after Mayhem's done, besides UK, what else can we expect to see from you in the future? Any more touring, new music?
We have a US headliner after Europe, and then taking 6 months off. I'm on tour with Harlot, and that album's coming out in January.
Cool.
Askin's going to be working on some new music, but I mean, there's really nothing to say because it was such early days.
Are you excited for that other new record to come out, the Harlot record?
Yeah, I've been working on it for about 3 years.
Wow.
So it's
a long time.
It's nice to finally get it out into the world.
And how are you releasing that record?
That's coming out with Roadrunner Atlantic.
Cool.
I mean, the Atlantic radio team's great, so I'm sure it shall be on all the radio stations, and I know, it's good old-fashioned rock and roll. I am Danny Worsnop. You have been watching Under the Gun TV. Thank you for watching.
Man of soul, traded in his